Godfrey just dropped a video that on the surface looks like pure excitement. He visits Dave Chappelle's new comedy club, comes back buzzing, and starts talking like he's just seen the future of stand-up. He calls it phenomenal, says it's fire, says it's absolutely unreal. Then he goes a step further and does what only Godfrey can really get away with. He compares it directly to Joe Rogan's comedy Mothership and basically says, yeah, that's cool and all, but this is something else.
Chappelle calls me yesterday. We on FaceTime for an hour and a half. He goes, man, you got to come and see the comedy club. You got to see it. It's a home for us comedians, man. It's next level shit. It's like Madison Square Garden, but
For us.
but it's yo, it is fire, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was just at Chappelle's place. He took me around. He's like not that far from here. He called me. He said, Godfrey, listen, man, I heard you're in town. I was like, nigga, you gotta come see the club. It's fucking amazing. I'm telling you, man, you gotta come. Just come tomorrow. It's only 45 minutes away, nigga. Come on. You can fuck the funny bone. I'm telling you. So I went. It is, when I tell you, it's fucking beautiful. I ain't gonna lie.
His club?
Chappelle's club is fucking phenomenal, dog. It's small. It's so dope. Yo, like you got the Mothership, but Chappelle got the Mothership, bro.
Is his bigger?
No, it's only like 100. It seats maybe 200 something. Yo, I'm telling you,
It's
you
very
got it.
intimate, huh?
Yo, Chappelle built that shit. It is fire.
Rogan got the Mothership, Chappelle got the mother shit. That line is funny, but it's also doing a lot of work because what Godfrey's really saying isn't just that this club is nice. He's saying this might be a different direction for comedy altogether. And to understand why that matters, you have to look at where comedy has been for the last few years. Austin became the place. Rogan moved out there, builds the Mothership, brings in comics, builds a scene, and suddenly you've got this new center of gravity. For a while, it felt like everything revolved around that orbit. If you were in Austin, you were in the mix. If you weren't, you were kind of outside looking in. But over time, people started to feel a certain kind of way about it. Not just politically, although that's part of it. Austin comedy started to feel narrow. Same conversations, same topics, same tone, a lot of anti-woke, a lot of culture war energy, a lot of comics circling the same ideas and the same audience. And if you weren't fully aligned with that vibe, it could feel a bit closed off.
I'm not with that. What you guys are doing in Austin.
What do you mean?
Well, let's be real. I don't like some of the words you guys use freely.
Like what?
It's like edgelord shit. It's like
Not all of it.
I know, but
there is
it's becoming
certain-
so hacky to me that people, you
100%.
guys use these words just for the shock factor.
And sometimes it feels like Austin is a cesspool of narcissistic people who have no self-awareness. Nobody gives a fuck about who you are, even on a human level, until they see that you're good at the one thing everybody moved out there to do.
Could be related to a little green room spat that I had with Mr. Joe Rogan at his comedy club in Austin, Texas. So I'm not even a Joe Rogan hater, and I thought the Mothership was actually pretty tight. And then I turn around and I see Joe Rogan like yelling at the security guard. And he's yelling, "Who let this fucking journalist in here? Kick him the fuck out."
Yeah, Austin comedy.
I didn't like the vibe at the Mothership. I got in
Didn't
trouble
shoot
for
you?
being in the green room, apparently.
Oh, you did?
A security guard took me into the green room,
Took you right out.
and I was like, hello. And then apparently after, I wasn't invited in, so apparently Joe was mad at me. It's the other comedians.
Mm-hmm. You don't like it?
It's very F-word.
You started hearing it more and more. Comics hinting at it, fans saying it outright, people wanting something different. Not necessarily better, but different. Something that doesn't feel like you have to subscribe to a certain worldview just to be part of the scene. And that's where Chappelle's Club comes in. Because what Godfrey is describing doesn't sound like a competitor in the traditional sense. It doesn't sound like a bigger, louder, flashier Mothership. It sounds like the opposite.
Like I was just there. I just came back. It is unreal. Wow. And he bought like the courthouse, like the the town hall house. He bought that out, dug it out. He's making a whole radio station. This motherfucker owns. Holy fuck, man! I was impressed.
Wow.
It is. Listen, Aries, son, a black man owning all this shit. It's amazing.
Incredible.
Everybody's been
Yeah.
there. He showed me the trailer on the
Mhm.
big screen. Erica Badu, fucking every billboard, everybody comes through there. So tonight he's doing a show just with Cypher Sounds and shit like that, just working shit out. He already sold it out, but it's so fantastic, dude.
Wow.
It is for us, man, for real, like for real.
It's smaller, around 200 seats, intimate, not built in a booming city, but in Yellow Springs, Ohio, a place Chappelle has been quietly investing in for years. And it's not just a club. He's buying buildings, turning a courthouse into a bloody radio station, providing apartments and lodgings for comedians, bringing people in, not just to perform, but to stay, to work, to exist in that space. That's not a venue, that's infrastructure. And that's why Godfrey keeps using words like home, because that's what's hitting him. Not just how it looks, but what it represents. Comedy right now is very mobile. Comics are constantly flying around, doing pods, doing sets, chasing clips. Everything is fast. Everything is content. But there's not always a sense of grounding, not always a place where you can actually sit, build, and just be a comedian without having to constantly perform for the algorithm. Chappelle seems to be building that. A place where comedians can come, stay, and exist in a space designed for them. Not fans first, not content first, comedians first.
And he has places for you to stay when you come there. He owns, like, it's amazing. He took us on
most of it. He owns a lot of buildings.
Dog,
But yeah.
the places where you stay, the apartments he got, I was like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, that shit blew me away, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker, man. They should name that shit Chappelle, Ohio.
That's it.
Right.
No, he's putting that place on the map. That place didn't have shit.
Yeah.
That place didn't have shit till he came. It is fire. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. I mean, his club, Yellow Springs, Ohio. It is amazing. All the property he's bought is fantastic. First of all, to see a black man owning shit and being successful is great.
But here's the other part of the story that might actually be just as important. Godfrey himself. Because this whole thing started with Dave Chappelle reaching out to him, not the other way around.
I gotta brag about this. So Dave calls me on FaceTime yesterday. He goes, Godfrey, listen. Eddie Murphy just showed me your Al Sharpton. Eddie Murphy texted him. He showed me. Eddie Murphy because I did Al Sharpton. I don't know if you saw my Al Sharpton.
No.
Aries. You haven't seen it?
No.
Because the political situation, we have to find a way to be able to get together the situation, because now the Republicans and the Democrats did that. And Eddie Murphy saw it and he sent it to Chappelle.
That's not random. That's two of the greatest comedians ever essentially passing recognition down the line. Eddie sees it, sends it, Dave sees it, calls him. That's how you know something is shifting. Godfrey has always been that guy, the comedian's comedian, the one that comics respect, even if mainstream audiences don't always put him at the very top. But moments like this, they change positioning. Because now it's not just Godfrey is funny, it's Godfrey is being acknowledged at the highest level. And that matters in comedy more than almost anything. So when you watch his video, you're seeing two things at once. You're seeing a comedian genuinely excited about what he experienced, but you're also seeing a guy who realizes he's getting closer to that inner circle, closer to the space where the bigger names aren't just aware of you, they're inviting you in.